while alone and on, without a clue, without a sign, without grasping it. The real question to be asked: where have I been? I'm a shapeshifter at post masquerade, hiding both face and mind, all free for you to draw. I'm a shapeshifter. What else should I be? Please don't take off my mask, revealing dark. Moments of calm, nothing left to be found. A mirror right in front of me, that's where I found an empty glass, reflecting that's a truth. It's telling words not to be told. I need that mask. I'm a shapeshifter at post masquerade, hiding both face and mind, all free for you to draw. I'm a shapeshifter, chained down to my core. Please don't take off my mask, my place to hide. I can't tell you how to see me. Just a cage of bones, there's nothing inside. Will it unleash me, burning down the walls? Is there a way for me to break? I'm a shapeshifter at post masquerade, hiding both face and mind, all free for you to draw. I'm a shapeshifter, have no face to show. Please don't take off my mask, my disguise.
Hello! We are back with Final Fantasy because Dawntrail dropped at 5 in the morning. I was asleep, believe it or not. I did not stay up. I actually did the opposite. I went to sleep early so I could be up sooner so I could get on. Welcome. I am playing my... Where's Kim? Wrong game! Please don't tell me it's on the wrong fucking... Hold on. No, it's... Hold on. Oh no, don't say that. No, jeez. It's... Stop, 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 stop. Everything needs to stop. There we go. No, it says Final Fantasy. You had me fucking freaking out. Where's Hakeem? We didn't even stream that. Calm down. But I am playing my other character, and I'm so happy because the graphical update did not ruin my second character. I should say my first character. Technically, the bunny is my second character. But he did not make it through the graphical update unscathed, so, I haven't touched him today. But... Oh, hi. We picked up Pictomancer, which... isn't very impressive. Until you play it. Okay, I'm glad I woke up early. We're gonna play as Warrior today. I'm glad I woke up early, because... the game didn't fucking work. I literally turned it on, I logged in, the launcher was good, and then I pressed play, and it would, like, show me a screen, and then close everything out. And I was like, oh, good! Oh, great! Release day, and my game's broken! Oh, boy! So. That took me like an hour to figure out. Apparently my graphics drivers were just not good enough. And I had to update them. Yeah, that's why we do this at 9 in the morning and not 6:30 before, you know, a half hour before stream. I didn't get a lot of sleep, but hey, here we are. And I think we're ready for a new adventure. My outfit says I'm ready to go into the wilderness because I have no idea where we're going, so. Well, you know what? We could take the hat off. There we go. Yeah, it's better. This is my Island Sanctuary clothes. I love Island Sanctuary. But we are finally ready. We are so ready. I've been playing around with the new class. It's level 80 something, so it's not leveled enough because we gotta be level 90. So I'll just have to sit in the background. There are so many DPSs right now because they're both DPS classes that came out. Being a tank and healer is like prime real estate. People want you. They desire you. I mean, they always have, but now it's worse. Alright. I forgot what this fucker's voice is. Welcome back, Rio. Just heard a word from Ernville. Oh, Ernville. It seems he's managed to secure passage to Tyrol, aboard the guild ship vessel. A guild ship vessel. More accurate. First of all, you don't even know how tall I am. Second of all, just because it's true doesn't mean you gotta say it. Why don't you wait in the main hall while I go and inform your travel companions? It should only take a moment. Ah, new quest music! Sorry, I'm so excited. I've been waiting so long. Not so long, I've been waiting a month. But, I'm excited. Nonetheless. I don't really get to wait for content when it came to all the other stuff, so don't get this excitement to start a new thing. You just do it. Gremlin vibe, same as me, but I'm yeah, let's be honest, I am a little gremlin. You even walk like a little gremlin. Look at that Lalafell walk, it's so good. Oh god, oh no. Ojika gave us the good news. I don't know what the fuck you sound like anymore, it's been like a month! We've made ready to set sail at a moment's notice. The only one yet to arrive is Ernville himself. Understand. That's true. You were mean with those nails. I can't do Ernville's voice. He's got like a weird... Is it like Welsh or something? Oh. It's not a accent I've practiced, and I don't do well with those that I have. Ah, You're all here. I'm sorry, Ernvo. I need this to be voiced. Why is this not voiced? It took some persuasion, but the Gleaners Guild ship has granted us... Nope, there's no rolling of ours. Granted us places aboard a vessel bound to Taral. There'll be other passengers, researchers, and artisans and the like, so we'll need to share deck space. That's fine, Arenville. I doubt anyone expected we'd have a ship all to ourselves. They're not casting off just yet, so if you have any lingering concerns, now is the time to voice them. I wouldn't call it a concern, but everyone's still clear on what it is we'll be doing in Taral, yes? We have not forgotten. Oh, the twins look different. It's kind of weird. I mean, they all look different a little bit. The graphical update tweaked them a little. The nation of Tulio... Oh no, I have to pronounce new places! Utter regret in my face right now. Tulio? Tuli? Ah, fuck. What'd you say? That's why I can remove the brain. It says it's racist. What are you trying to say? What are you doing to those monsters? I don't know. I don't know why it's racist. I don't know this one. I'll allow it. For now, until someone uses it. It's like, yeah, it's a racial slur for this. And I'm like, oh my. Jesus. How could you? How does the bot know? Wait, is it racist? Are you being racist in my chat? Oh, okay. I'm about to say, I don't know how that would be used racistly when when it's like in clearly a context of beating up monsters. I don't know how to say this though. Anyway, the nation of Tuliol is in the midst of deciding its next ruler. It's just typical orc expression and oh, the orcs are racist. Got it. Yes, the orcs from WoW are racist. That makes so much sense now. Or Automod is racist against orcs. Who knows? Hard to tell. Oh, they're giving us lore because they think we've been gone forever. As your chosen allies, we shall assist you during the rite of succession and support your bid to become the Dawn Servant. In addition to that, Alphino and I have another objective. As a part of Reconstruction, Garlemald seeks a way to reconcile and re-engage with its neighbors. By visiting Taral, we hope to learn more about how its myriad cultures interact with one another. How they find common ground, develop stronger ties, the sort of insights that might help our friends in Ilzabad. They're pretty racist. There's a raid base on it. Oh no. But we'll pursue our goal in our own time. You can be assured that we will give the contest our all due attention. Yeah. That's all I ask. Otherwise, you're welcome to do as you like. You wanted to find out more about your grandfather, right, Cryle? That's not her voice. That accent is coming out of fucking nowhere. Cryle made it unscathed through the graphical update. Yay! I think she kind of... No, she might look better. Me not racist. Me hating everyone equally. Fair. Fair, fair, fair. Yes, as far as we could determine from the old missive I found, he had been tasked with investigating the Golden City by your father. The Dawn Servant. That is not... I'm fucking all these. Yet, oddly enough, we have no record of the investigation in our archives, and nothing to explain the earring in which accompanied the letter that I am now currently wearing. It's right here. Thus, for reasons both official and personal, I should very much like to get to the bottom of this mystery. I'm sure there will be a chance to speak with Papa. Papa? You can get your answers right from the source. I look forward to meeting him. Why is your... What is going on with your fur texture? We're gonna have to do something. Is it coming up on stream? Oh, it's fucking weird. I keep hitting the puff thingy. It's not doing it in the shadow here, but... Ew! Fur did not make it through the graphical update unscathed. We gotta do something about that. Maybe it's trying to like render it really, really hard and doing a bad job. I don't know. I don't like it. The Golden City is a children's bedtime story. I am part of the expedition only because the third promise has command that I serve as a guild. Now it's been long enough since... Okay, so, fun story. I made this VTuber myself. And the ears, so you can make VTubers in Vroid, and you can buy or download a bunch of, like, stuff people have made from a website I forgot the name of, but if I search for it, I can find it. Got a lot of Japanese makers up there, so a lot of it's not in English. But they had ears, and it counts as hair. That's why it, like, flops around, because you could put bones in the hair strands. I don't know if that makes sense. So when things... Oh my god. In 3D modeling, if you want things to wiggle with, physics, you have to put bones. Bones are just individual pieces, and when they put the joint that comes together is the part where they move at. So the more bones, the more floppy. Anyways, I couldn't figure out how to make them blue! I tried everything I knew how to do, and they stayed orange. So, here we are. No blue ears. And I said, fuck it, I want them anyways. So, one day I'll work on my VTuber again. Still playing the part of the stoic servant, I see. What of you? Don't you dare tell me you've changed your mind? The only thing that didn't go unscathed with Lalafels is the mouth. It still bothers me. I changed it. Still bothers me. Hoist the sail and let the wind take us to as she please. We won't make you a dawn servant by standing here and talking about it. I go wherever's adventures is to be found. Alright, Estinian. Hoist the sail. Well said. We won't go too far by wallowing in the shallows. Right then. If we're all still committed to the journey, then I say we make ready and to depart. Why was the first cutscene in Dawntrail not voiced? 0 out of 10, worst expansion? Could not be me. Very well. Eager as they are, the others have already left for the harbor. We are not in danger of missing the boarding call, but perhaps we should be on our way as well. Oh, I thought he was gonna follow me. Maybe I want him to follow me. This looks like it should be voiced.
Savoring the moment? I can feel your excitement, your eagerness to explore the unknown.
Well, for once, the fate of the world doesn't rest on our shoulders. We might even get a chance to enjoy ourselves.
Do not be so quick to relax. Oh, Tural may seem but a short sail away on a map. The vast seas between brim with peril. The treacherous waters of Shade's Triangle alone have claimed countless vessels. Even following the safe route plotted by Admiral Bufiswin herself, this will be no pleasure cruise.
Perhaps, but my voyage here was uneventful enough. Disappointingly so.
Please do not call out the Lalafell forehead. They are liable to bite your ankles. Yes, we know. We already know they have the biggest 5 head on the planet. Oh, I know. There's a reason why I don't put hairstyles that show forehead. Although I do like this hairstyle. It's a little too foreheady for me, but beggars can't be choosers. Trust me. Oh, I know.
Either way, the two of you have first-hand experience.
Although Cryo's forehead is a little... I mean, it's still a fucking 5 head. Look at that dang thing. It's... I don't know, it's a little less noticeable.
Which will be of great comfort in the days ahead, I'm sure.
Aye, it's nothing new to us.
All aboard! We're casting off!
It's time. I trust you have everything you need?
I was looking at hairstyles, but then I went back to this one. I might change it again anyways.
And so does our ship cast off from the docks. We sail west, as Cattenram did some 80 years past, bound for the New World, known to our children
Hate that guy.
as the continent of Toral.
Thank God we're leaving Charlian. That place sucks. That guy lives there. What if she just fell off?
Just wait, Papa. When this contest is said and done, it'll be your daughter who sits the throne. Me, Woklamat.
I feel like they just didn't want to yell into the mic, but I'm like, do yell into the mic. It'd be better.
Smooth sailing so far?
Aye, so far so good. But this sea, she's a fickle one. Calm one moment, blowing a gale the next.
Why do I feel like that voice doesn't match that face? Like, at all.
I'll take my rest while I can then.
We left port what seems an age ago now, and we've seen naught but open water ahead. I knew Toral was far, but it's another thing to really know. Speaking of which, some of our fellow passengers have made this trip before. Several times, in fact. I was able to learn a few things about Tuliolal and the right of succession. Since we still have a long way to go, why not have a chat with them yourself? I'm sure you have questions of your own. Did you look out across these same waters, grandfather?
Music needs to chill out. It's so loud. It's at 9. I mean, now I can barely hear it, but it's like, it looks like it's coming through the desktop audio pretty... Oh, maybe that's the waves. How is that not sound effects? No, that wouldn't be it. Oh, it's the waves! God, they're so loud. Okay, calm down. God. Game really is like... Music? No. Why not? Okay, so... I don't know if I should let y'all know about this cursed knowledge I just noticed. But I feel like if I gotta live with it, so does everyone else. To be fair, it's only noticeable on the Lalafels. To be second fair, it's because their eyeballs are so big. Why is there a weird eyeball texture on the white of the eyes? Why do this to me? Hi, random elf man. Oh, this will be my first visit to Thrall. Fortunate fuck it, no. Names, fuck you. Fuck you, dude. Why? Oh, that's his name? I'm gonna call you, Jean. I'll call you Jean, because I think the elves are French anyways. Anyway. Call you Jean just to be mad, just to make people mad. Oops. Well, shit, never mind. You don't have a name now. It's gone. That's why I visit Charlian, in the hopes of starting over while I was attempting and failing to find a new job. I seized a chance to board this vessel when I overheard the room for another passenger has suddenly opened up. What interesting game first details. I bought things that were under $20. So yes. I'm told that the Dawn Servant welcomes all regardless of origin, so Tuliolo, YOLO. Tuliolo, no. I'm going to struggle for the rest of my life with this. Tuliolo? Anyway, seemed like the perfect place to begin anew. Hopefully things will be better this time. What? I'm sorry, I skipped over your dialogue. What did you do? Hi. An adventurer, I presume. I'm a merchant myself, based in Uldar, specialty imports and exports, Eorzean and Turalia both. If this is your first time crossing the salt, as they say, do remember that the social mores of Eorzean are not necessarily the same as those over yonder. Imagine speaking French. Yeah, couldn't be me. Ugh. That was like the worst part about Heaven's Ward. The French. All joking aside, it was awful. No, I'm kidding. I love Heaven's Ward. Oh, it's one of my favorites. As annoying as names are I still love that fucking expansion. And all of their names are fucking French as hell. And I'm just like, oh, I can't pronounce this shit. Consider this, it's not uncommon for the various races to be referred to instead of by the names of certain clans. Wait. It's not uncommon for the various races to be referred to instead by the names of certain clans. Sorry, not sorry. For the Makote, the Hesteros hit. Bro, it would help if I was literate. Why are there two H's? Hetsaru and the Hrothgar, the Ixbaral, not because every member is given not because every member of a given clan is one of the same race, mind, but because many individuals of said race are associated with the clan. I have no idea what this guy's saying to me. I do not perceive a damn thing. A fair assumption in certain cases, but take care not to give offense. Bro, what? That man was trying to teach me not to be racist, and I was like, I don't get it. Oh no. Did you want to make a wager? We're taking bets on who'll be set the next Dawn Servant shiny. Oh my god, I cannot read! In the next Dawn Servant's shiny chair. I still read that wrong. There are 4 claimants to the right of succession. Your young Luke Lamette being one of them, of course, but from the Mabolja bloke. Oh my god, oh my god. I'm gonna cry. Who knew you would manage to be racist in 2 games in a row? Oh no! Yeah! Obviously, I'm not racist, you are. Okay, nobody's hopefully racist. But from what the Mamolja bloke was telling us, the other 3 are strong contenders. Not too many keen not to risk their coin on the 3rd promise. The hell is the 3rd promise? Whoa, I could just go back home? I see you in Eorzea before. You great and famous hero. Yeah, I have had enough of playing the simpleton. There was a time- He just starts speaking in perfect English. There was a time when we took great pains to maintain the deception, but with more of you Eorzeans coming to Tyrell, it's become impractical. Whoa, he does speak well. Besides, my mercenary days are over. Too many of our warband have fallen, and we have head home to lick our wounds. Great, cool. My story? Well, since you asked, I wanted to retrace the historic journey of the great Kenta Naram. You know, the first Eorzean to set foot in Tyrell, almost 80 years ago. The Mormolja's leader is said to have welcomed Kenta Naram with open arms and sent him home with a bounty of silverware as a token of their friendship. He went home with a bunch of forks. Just a bunch of forks and spoons, maybe a butter knife. But the real treasure was the crops that he brought back. Popotos, tomatoes... Wait, I thought popotos would be Southern Sea. Whatever. And corn. Which has spread across Eorzea like wildflower. His grand adventure led to a culinary revolution. Hello and welcome! The tales say Kentaram returned to Tyrell several times after that, but his ship vanished during the last recorded voyage, and he was never heard from again. That even a seasoned explorer like him could meet such an end is testimony to the ocean's peril. Yes, ocean bad. Good thing we float like a potato, because we are a potato. Hello, Kryle. Did you learn anything of interest? I learned nothing, really, I'm gonna be honest. It was a lot of yapping. Oh, I haven't heard that about the clan names. We should have Woklama and Arenveld teach us the ones we should know. That's a good point, because I have no fucking idea what he was talking about. How is 14 going? It's going great, actually. We just started. And would you believe that the first cutscene is not voiced? I want a refund. Actually, it's gonna get a little chilly up here on deck. Let us gather in the cabin. Whatever you say, Kryle. I love you. I'm so glad you're with us on this adventure this time. Oh my god, the music is so freaking loud. The dark and spooky stormy night. We all die in a ship crash. We Titanic ourselves to the bottom of the sea. Or something.
We're in for a proper storm, it seems.
How's your stomach? Any better?
The problem with the non-voiced cutscenes is I have to voice them, and I'm illiterate, so...
I don't know what you mean. I don't get seasick.
Bruh.
I'm just feeling a little nauseous is all.
Isn't that what seasickness is?
Erenville, you were born in Tural, yes? Do many Vieira live there?
Are we getting Vieira lore? Since when?
The Shetona, as my people are called, have settlements mainly in the north, in Shaktural.
And your family?
I know nothing of my father, not even his name. As for my mother...
I'm about to say, is it proper Vieira lore? Because he wouldn't know either. Well, he'd know his mom, but barely.
We're in the teeth of a narrow match. Reef that sail for the last snaps.
Oh dear.
Only elders have watch. This wind's too strong to take any Man falling off the mast. We need help. Get him below decks first. Quickly, before he's washed overboard.
Damn.
Come, we should lend what aid we can.
Bro, if you fall off this fucking boat, I'm gonna be so mad. I hope
I
they
have not seen the ocean rage with such fury before or since.
I hope they do proper Vieira lore.
The heaving waves tossed our ship about like a toy, sending sailors tumbling. The dauntless Alizé, quick to the rescue, was almost lost to the sea herself.
Can we not lose the twins on hour
Meanwhile,
one? Thanks.
Our champion rushed to deploy the vessel's magical defenses, and thereby shield us from the lightning.
I've got experience with Leviathan. Ooh, that lighting effect? Let's go! I saw that shadow on my
What an
face.
extraordinary life she must lead to be able to operate such a device with practiced ease.
Leviathan. Blame Leviathan. And, the whale, whatever its name is.
Woklamat, too, threw herself into the rescue efforts, though one might have mistaken her for another soul in distress. By the time the unruly seas had calmed, our strength was all but spent, and we had yet to even glimpse the shores of Tural. In retrospect, of course, that battle against the storm would prove a fitting prelude to the coming contest for the throne.
It's supposed to be Arnvel who's talking. It sounds like his voice, but it doesn't sound like his accent. Light effect. Which is actually how your ears work, because there's nothing in them. All my friends have left me. Such a grumpy goober. so bright. The elegance of a bag. I mean, you're right. Look at that waddle. We stand a sack of potatoes.
Morning. Joining us for some fresh air? Seems my belly has settled along with the weather, but I'll feel much better once we're on solid ground. Ugh. Can't be much farther now, can it?
You would know, you've done this before.
Seabirds.
Very good. Jesus.
Land must be near.
Oh.
You need only hold out a while longer.
For a dark moment, I thought the ocean might swallow us. Glad to have my pessimism proven wrong.
In other good news, I examined the sailor who took a fall, and he's faring well. I'm sure he'll make a full recovery.
Nice.
Good news indeed. If all's well, then we needn't delay in launching the landing boat. Ships have to lower anchors some way from shore. Too close, and they risk having their underbellies ripped open by the reefs that crowd Tuliola's coasts. Come.
I blame their low energy on being British. I think I'm allowed to do that.
Thanks for bringing us all this way.
Ha! We only did what we were paid to do. Couldn't hardly set you adrift halfway. If anything, it should be us thanking you for helping us through that beast of a storm. As a matter of fact, everyone's starting to fancy your chances in the contest. At this rate, we won't be able to lay wagers no more.
Then I better not let you down. Easy, stomach. Easy.
We're the last to board. If there's nothing left to say, then let's shove off, shall we?
Blue seas, clear skies, and boundless possibilities. I dare say our destination will soon be in sight.
Enjoying yourself for a change?
My life isn't always misery.
There, look, my friends.
Why do I look so...
Behold the
Pissed
scene
off
of our
at the
next
land.
great adventure.
At last, we are come to the land you call the New World. To my home, Tural.
Can I appreciate that I got the fucking, booster to stand on because I'm so damn short I can't see over the edge of the fucking boat. They gave me the step stool. We're in a new area. Oh, I'm liking this music. They're not gonna show me getting off this boat. Yeah, I was gonna say, they're just gonna teleport me. There's no way. Ugh, not a Gabu.
Gods, I've seen cities with an impressive mix of cultures, but this is something else.
You would have loved New York.
Is that a... No.
That's okay if you
I've
fall
never seen Barney
asleep.
feathers in that color before.
Sleep is good, and I know it's like, what, 3 in the morning? 8 in the morning? I don't know what time it is for you, but it's late.
You'll find much here you never knew existed.
Jesus.
There may be
Yeah,
a
if you fall
sea route
asleep, I
now,
don't
but
blame you.
visitors to Tulihyolal are still few and far between. And as we don't build seafaring ships, only a handful of Turali ever venture abroad.
Mamulja sellswords mostly. Those willing to play the fool sail with Lominsan merchants to secure employment in Eorzea.
I suppose that makes us a rare sight in your country.
Yeah, elf.
Rare and currently undocumented. Were there some forms we should fill out or...
Forms? Did you forget who you're traveling with?
Kryle being like, I don't want to be an undocumented immigrant now. I don't want to get deported. My God, what is going
You
on?
are outsiders? Visitors to Tural?
We are.
Our nation is soon to hold a right of succession to choose its next Dawn servant. We will not abide interference from foreign agents seeking to foment trouble. What brings you to Tulihyolal?
I can answer that. These fine people are allies in my succession bid.
Third promise. If you vouch for them, then all is well. Of course.
Please, accept our apologies.
That is the most upright I've ever seen a Hrothgar stand. Oh my God, I didn't think their back could do that. I thought they were forever gamer hunch. Holy shit. It's a rare sight, y'all. A Hrothgar standing up straight. I've literally never seen this in my life. It doesn't happen.
No need to bow and scrape. That our soldiers are so diligent in their duties fills me with pride.
We'll be continuing our patrol then.
Well, well. You really are a figure of authority here.
Are you suggesting I don't look the part? Anyway, first things first. I bid you welcome to Tulihyolal.
Ah, look at all these people. Oh. Jesus. That is a pile of them. I'll walk over here, thanks. Oh, I love how they dissipated because I'm talking to this NPC. Well, despite the storm's effort on the To the contrary, we're here. Safe and sound. I'm going to fuck up Anvil's voice for the rest of his life. You've arrived at Tuliolo. You can return to the city at any time by speaking to the... Okay, blah, 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 blah. You know what we're gonna do first? Goodbye! We gotta go get that ether right, because I'll forget. And then I'll teleport. And then I'll cry. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Are you already level... Oh, no, you're 80. Okay, I was like, you already level 90 fucking Picto? Bitch just came out like 12 hours ago. Okay, 14, 15 hours ago, but still. Go eat some dinner. I'm so excited! Y'all don't understand. So, I had a really fun time doing variant dungeons with my friend, trying to figure out how the fights work, right? Because we didn't look it up and there's no one there to kind of help. And we've never done it. And it was really fun. It was really fun just doing a fight and thinking on your feet and figuring out the mechanics for the first time. And I didn't really have that experience all throughout the game because I always had my friend helping me because he's been through the whole game, which was really nice. But now that I'm like, I get how the game works, I'm ready to do new content and wipe and learn how to play new mechs and shit. I'm excited. Right then. First things first. I got to vomit. Ugh. It's still a bit queasy. No more boats for a while. I'm gonna fuck up her accent too. I realize we just arrived, but we should get you familiar with the city before the rite of succession begins. No arguments here. I should very much like to explore. Then I'll guide you. Are you sure you're in any condition to do so? Hello, people. Ah, we were wondering who these strange folk were. So the third promise has found herself some new followers then. I don't know who these are. Followers? Waklamat, are you unwell? No, not at all. Couldn't be better. The third promise does not get seasick, no sir. As for my hand-picked entourage here, I have recruited them to help me win the rite of succession. I was about to show them around the city, in fact. That sounds lovely. Bro, passerbys, can you go away? I'm trying to hang out with my new NPC friends, and you don't even have names. But a group of foreigners is going to attract attention, especially if they're in the company of the third promise. Everyone will be curious. Well, we certainly were. Your siblings have the tendency to command respect from a distance, but you're so easily to approach. Easy to approach. And I enjoy it so much when you do. Please don't ever worry that you're bothering me. You're very kind. Good day to you, third promise. They did have a point. Waklamat is technically royalty here. Like it or not, a person in her station surrounded by this many outsiders is bound to draw a crowd. Wait, what do you mean technically? I suggest we move into two groups to attract less attention. Just technically? Oh, that's not even right. Technically ignoring me then. Ryoyo and you and Kryl can come with me. And I will take the twins. I will... Fuck this accent! Damn it! We'll get in touch with you once we've had a good look around. That voyage was hard on all of us, so take it slow to recuperate. We have time enough for that. Enjoy your wanderings. Bye, my children! Lalafell team. Girly team. Alright, I'm done. Perhaps we should wait a bit. Or at least until Waklamat's nausea subsides. No need for that. Look, I'm ready to go. Ugh. Bro, we've been on land for like 8 hours. Calm down. I'm fine now, really. Can't stand around all day feeling sorry for myself. What with the contest looming and all. Now then, seeing that as we are already here, I might as well tell you about the harbor. Erenville already mentioned the reefs of our coastal waters, which explains why you don't see any big ships marooned at the docks. Only vessels with shallow drafts can navigate the bay, mostly small fishing boats and barrages, ferrying cargo up and down the rivers from inland settlements. Much to the incoming traffic is from Yogg-Tural, the southern landmass of the clans that produce various goods and exports. Their wares are unloaded here and carted off to merchant stalls in the neighboring markets. Speaking of which, Bayside Bevy should be our next stop. Yay! Big cat lady following me. Yeah, I know how this works. I'm not a... Let's go. Let's get out of the crowd. It scares me. Okay, I don't know. I don't have the map though, is the problem. Can I see that? Yes, I can. There, people are already crafting. Bro, what's your level? Stop. Just got here. This is Bayside Bevy, Tuliola's largest marketplace. Being right on the harbor, everything from fresh fish is imported to imported wares go directly to the shelves. Anything you want, they most likely have. Oh, right. I should mention that here in Tuliol, we buy things with Pel, a currency of the Pelu Pelu created. But don't worry, more and more trade is coming from Eorzea, so most shops are happy to accept your gil. There's also, bro, I'm not even gonna try on that one. Wachumeki, Wachumeki, another market to the east of here, but that can wait for another time. I have places I want to show you first. Next, we will head a bit back and then northwards, up the stairs to the certain plaza. I can't wait to see the look on your face. I'm getting like the energy right, I just cannot get the accent right. Is there any places for talkies? No, no talkies. What do you think of that, eh? Goodness me! You have aetherites in Tuliolo? Yolo? I think I told you before, but my brother, Kona, spent 3 years studying in Sharlayan. He fell in love with the nation and its ways, and brought back to us the knowledge of aetherite construction. Papa warmed to the idea at once, and had them built immediately. Did you do the thing? A tuning thing? If you're ready to continue, we'll head down again, and then up the slope to the side. Right at the top of the gate, which leads to Yogg-Tural. Let's make a stop in Bright Plume Post on the way, though that's the headquarters of the Landsguard. Let's run. Oh, it's this whole square. I was like, what is this? Trudging up and down these slopes and stairs is exhausting. I understand now Lamont gets her endless endurance. We have lots of narrow winding streets that crawl up the sides of the mountain. As you can see though, the builders made sure the city's main thoroughfares are wide enough to accommodate wagons. Are we going up this way? Someone's level 95! Damn, you done with fucking Dawntrail already? Shit. Well, you're halfway done. My goal is to get to 91, switch to a different class, 91, switch to a different class, 91, switch to a different class, on and on, on and on, and then cry when I have to level Pictomancer. I like this music. I really like this music. Oh, a shard. I wasn't even looking for those. Oops. These are pretty. Look how pretty and bright that is. Wait. That sounds familiar from previous shit, but I'm not sure. It might just been the benchmark tricking me. Here we are. Bright Plume Post. The soldiers stationed here are responsible for defending Tuliolol and preserving the peace. The Lands Guard are led by the nation's strongest warrior, and so naturally Papa has commanded them since the beginning. At least until 3 years ago. Then Zor-Al-Jah took over as commander, and the title is no empty honor. It means the first promise is considered equal to the Dawn Servant in martial strength. Meanwhile, I haven't even managed to... well, I'll discuss my brothers and their accomplishments later. Alphino and Alize should be around to hear it too. Come on, it's time to show you the Sky Gate. It's right at the northern end of Talon March. Did I miss? I already got that one. Okay, I didn't really... Well, I could have gotten that one. I didn't really miss a shard yet. Massive, isn't it? And on the other side is equally massive bridge to match. Both were constructed by a race of giants. And Yokyu. Are we gonna Are we gonna see the giants? Because I want to see the giants. Strictly speaking, Taral is actually two separate continents. Yok-Taral and the southern islands of the mother. Zok-Taral. Yok is south. The northern lands of the father, which lie beyond the bridge. Legend says it used to be one great landmass, but long ago the two gods fought a titanic battle, and when one threw the other to the ground, the impact was so devastating that it split the continent in twain. A familiar sounding tale. I am to put in mind the conflict between Hydaelyn and Zodiac. But getting back to Zok-Taral, those lands are also part of Tuliolol's nation, correct? That's right. Isn't my father incredible? He united the people of two continents into a single nation. The many clans of Taral have been at war for generations, and it's only when Papa traveled to the lands and put a stop to the myriad conflicts that we finally had peace. And that's the main reason that I want to win the throne, so I can preserve the peace he built. Yeah, because one of your competitors is like total douchewagon and wants to like invade Eorzea because Garlemald has been struck down. They should be afraid of what struck down Garlemald! It wasn't me, actually. Never mind, it was Xenos. And I killed him, though! Ha ha! I am the strongest! Fear me! But I see you are more interested in what is behind the gate than hearing about my aspirations. Crossing the bridge to Zaktaral requires a special travel pass. Unfortunately, they won't issue any new permits until the rite of succession is over. I promise you'll get one when I am done, servant, but until then, you'll have to wait. I'll hold you to that. And then I'll make sure you win, mark my words. I always get what I want. You really mean that? Woe to anyone who stands between you and an adventure. Yeah. I like adventure. What if the Warrior of Light is just like, I just want to go on an adventure and these assholes keep dooming the world, which is why I keep saving it, so I can finally be an adventurer again. Bunch of douchewagons. We must have covered... Oh god, I'm trying to do Walk Lamut's shit. We must have covered half the city by now. Tuliolol is unlike any other place I've visited. I'm thoroughly enjoying myself. That is... Oh, that's a lower eye level than what you can get with the Poetics. City of Stairs. I almost said stars. We'll head west next, towards the Arc of Dawn. The dirigible landing is on the way. Have you any... You have dirigibles... I don't know what dirigibles is. 2. Tuliolol certainly doesn't want for methods of travel. We get by. Now, if you have seen enough of this area, let me know and we'll continue on. The Arc of the Dawn is on the other side of the city, so speak up if you want to something... Yeah. Come on. Let's go, friends! Alright, hold on. Gotta turn the music up. It's new music. The fucking jazz, bro. I'm into it. Let's go! They got auto walk as a thing. I'm jamming. Got any new headphones? So I say that not because like the audio's bad. I say that because my headphones are so broken that there's like plastic rattling around as I bop my head back and forth. Bro, I am so cannot wait for the soundtrack to come out so I can add it. I'm still struggling to conceive how one could construct an entire city on the side of a mountain. This was originally the site of Yoku's temple. The giants built it when they... I can't do this while it's so loud. When they were first making the bridge to Yaktoral, to appease the god who slumbers in the Great Ocean Trench. The Mariana Trench? After the Yoku withdrew, the temple stood empty for centuries. So when Papa was establishing his new nation, he saw a structure that could refurbish into a palace. Excuse me. Sitting practically in the center of Taral. He gathered artisans to do the work, and the houses they built for themselves became the foundation of the city you see today. Speaking of houses, we'll be passing through the Resplendent Quarter, and the greatest residential district in Tuliolol. Will we climb these sets of stairs here, all the way up? Let's go! Run! Oh, wait, look at the little baby! Oh, it's a little baby, whatever. Jumping puzzle? Hello? Oh. Get on the... Okay. Sure. Okay, these kids are better at jumping puzzles than me, and I'm mad about it. That's bullshit. I've conquered Kugane Tower easily. See you next Tuesday, bitch. What are those things called? I don't fucking remember. Discuss the palace. Papa's palace is called the Volok-Shusna, which roughly translates to Invincible Resilience. You probably want to take a closer look, but we'll be coming back here later. Let's move on for now. The sheer scale of this palace is incredible. I wonder what the carving at the top represents. Birds. I'd say it's birds, Kryle. Where are we going? So I really like the music in Moonwalker, and I think I like Dawntrail's music even better. It's so fun. Wait. Oh. Traveler. Oh, have the turntables have turned. Anyway. So this place is the Resplendent Quarter. What manner of people live here? I have fucked up Kryle's voice completely. Oh, we have residents from all over Yoktaral clans. Mamulja. Mamulja. That's how they say it. Mamulja. The little baby Mamulja. Little kid Mamulja. Zaxbral. Pelu Pelu. Moblin. And Hanu. We also have Tonawata, Hetsuro, and Shatona, who moved south from their ancestral lands of Zaktaral. In essence, it's a gathering place of people all over the corner of Taral. Every corner of Taral. Jesus Christ. A true representation of Tuliolo's diverse character. The adornments on each building I'm fucking it. Contribute to the electric, not electric, culture aesthetic. It's so beautiful. I'm glad you think so. Come, we continue down the stairs. He's making a little drawing! I'm sorry, but that's fucking adorable. Also, this is like the first time we've seen a baby, a toddler, and an adult. Right? We get the twins, and we get Kid Elizin all the time, but that is it. Everyone else is just... Oh no, we get like kid humans. Sure. They're just Elizins with no fucking long ears. Wait. We already got that one, yeah? Yeah? Which means we can jump! The guy had the- Oh my god, we all had the same idea! And here we are at our dirigibles. Not bad, eh? I hear other nations use airships to sail the skies, but you'll find balloons in Tuliolo. We have them at the exact same reason that the Etherites. Kona brought back the plans from Sharlayan, and Papa thought them fantastic, and commissioned their construction. This was around 3 years ago. Since that time, we've added flights and to other settlements, trade with frontier communities that has never been easier. But that's enough about dirigibles. The Arch of the Dawn awaits. Oh wait, I want to get the thingy here. Oh, look at the little elephant minion. Look at the little thing. Cute. Dun 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 dun. Da-dum, dum, da-dum, dum, da-da-dum. I wonder if the queue times are going to be worse when the actual release happens. I kind of figured everyone would just pre-order the game if they were going to play on release day anyways. But our queue times have been literally nothing on my server, so... Is that a fucking ferret? Look how cool! This is it, the Arch of the Dawn. When the giants were still here, it was known as the Yogg-Taral Landgate. But when Papa founded Tuliolo, everyone began using its present name in honor of his great achievement. Through this gate is Kozama Uka, the wetlands south of the city. Depending on what the right of succession ask of us, we might end up going in that direction. Kozama Uka. The name alone is intriguing. Speaking of which, what were those fluffy animals we passed? The alpaca? Alpaca! Or are they llamas? I think they're all llamas? I don't know the difference, I'm gonna be honest. Oh, those are alpacas. They are some four-legged fiends. Fearsome. They seem quite placid to me. You'll learn soon enough, Kryl. You'll learn soon enough. But forget about alpacas. I have something far more important to show you. Come along. If you wish to learn the history of Tuliolo, then look no further. Oh, there's Kryl. I was like, where is Kryl? The stone pillars, you mean? Kryl regards the stone pillars curiously. What is special about these pillars, if I may ask? At a glance, they may look like ordinary stone decorations, but if you take a really good look, you'll see something much more interesting. Oh, we're gonna go look at rocks. The following event cannot be skipped. You may wish to cancel any pending duty finder registrations. Inspect stone pillar. Okay. Well, how hard can this be? Mamulja? Mamulja? Mamulja. Mamulja. That one's missing a side. Pictures? Wait, no. These are glyphs. They seem to tell a series of stories, many of them featuring a two-headed Mamulja. Oh, this must be... That's right. It follows the exploits of my father. Galujaja, as is... Or Yaya, if it was more of a... This guy, like, has a lot of Aztecian, like, Central American, right, South American aesthetic, and I'm like, wouldn't it be Ya for Jay? Galuyaya and his journey to the Unite the Lands. We call it the Tuliolol Saga. The deeds he performed and the bonds he forged, all immortalized in stone. There's no better way to learn about Tuliolol, how Tuliolol came to be. Study them long as you like. Sure. Oh. Oh, it's like a little click adventure. Oh. Lay of the Brotherhood. This pillar tells of the Lay of the Brotherhood. It depicts a scene where Papa granted an audience to the foreign explorer Ket something. I could never remember his name. You mean Ketanram? Ah, that's the one. Ketanram's arrival to Tural is what prompted Papa to embark on his own journey. It's said that the two grew to be close friends, brothers in spirits, if not in blood. But no one knows what became of the explorer in later years. Ketanram's disappearance is a mystery in Eorzea as well. The records say he traveled between our lands and yours for a while, but then it is assumed he was lost at sea. This guy keeps coming up, which means he's going to show up. Lay of Reeds. Here we have the Lay of Reeds. This is a story when Papa visited the Hanu in the... Oh, it's the Vanu version. Hanu in their village in Kozamauka. Ah, the people Alphina almost mistook for the Vanu. If not for the colourful plumage, he spent a fair bit of time among the Vanu in the Sea of Clouds, so it's no surprise that he took an interest in your countrymen. I don't know how it is with your Vanu, but our Hanu are the bright and cheerful sort. They hold one festival every year, very famous, and lots of fun. Let's try this one. This one recounts the Lay of Repaths. As you can probably tell, the figure depicted here is female Hrothgar. Sorry, it's like Zabral, like me. For decades, the Zabral and the Mamulja were at war for control of the forest of Yaktal. The actions Papa took to end the conflict have since been hailed the first steps to founding Tuliolol. There's a clan of Hrothgar and Baja known as the Hellions. In their society, a woman rules as queens, and the men serve as devoted subjects. Yet here in Tural, Zabral men and women appear to be of equal status. How dramatically culture can vary with location. Let's see. This one is the Lay of Pots, which depicts the Moblin of Kozumauka. They might wear odd masks and sound weirdly muffled when they talk, but the gold and the silverwork they sell is the best you'll find anywhere. Moblin goods are the standard when it comes to giving gifts. Clearly the Vanu aren't the only people with distant Turali counterparts. If you're done with the first half, we can move to the second. Yes. Lay of Gold. The Lay of Gold. This pillar shows one of the Pelu whose homeland is Urkopacha. Having created the currency of the Pelu, are rightfully known as the Merchant Clan. They oversee Tuliolo's markets, and the traveling peddlers are a common sight no matter where you go in Toral. Don't let their size fool you. Oh, these are Lalafels. They might be mistaken as children, but beneath those beaked masks, they are— oh, no, this is regular people. Clever and calculating traders. Because I've seen them in the benchmark. They literally look like a child with a beak mask. So it's not Lalafels. They look like a human child. Oh, this one's my favorite. The Lay of Ice. It depicts a battle with the legendary Terrell Vidral Villigermanda. I should explain. The Terrell Vidral is a creature that lived far beyond its usual lifespan and awakened to what? Vitaru described the far eastern yeah, my whole body's struggling to stay awake tonight. You know, okay, it is a lot of lore dumping, so it's not like it's the most fun. I'm into it because I love lore, but I get it, right? Me struggling to read this shit may not be the most way to keep you awake. Could this be in the same phenomenon? Veligarmada itself was dubbed the Sky Ruin, a name earned for its destruction and terror it visited upon Toral every time it stirred from its slumber. Oh, but 80 years ago, or so, its ruinous reign was brought to an end after the great struggle. Papa and his comrades managed to overcome the raging Vidral and sealed it away in the Yurkopacha Mountains. Despite its reputation, however, the Valley Grimalda is also a symbol of power. That's why you see its likeness in Tuliolo's national anthem, and adoring the banners of this place. Of the palace. That is not what I... Ah, the layup roof. The big fellow is the Yorkyo, the largest of Toral's people. These giants will once use their great size and strength to establish a dominion encompassing all of Yok Toral. Having brought to the southern reaches to heal, they have turned northward, settling their sights on Zaktoral. You'll recall the massive bridge they built beyond the Sky Gate? Sometime after launching the northern campaign, however, they just gave up. They abandoned the lands and they conquered and withdrew into the mountains. I've never seen any of their kind as so much set a foot in the city. This was a people with the power and resourcefulness to raise a temple on a mountaintop and build a bridge across the sea in stone. What would move them to renounce their ambitions and their place in Terali history? I don't know. Bye-bye, have a good night, and get some sleep. Tomorrow is Disco Elysium. Oh, this one is unmarked. Papa says he's left a blank pillar for the next chapter of Tuliolo's history, whatever that might be. Add your fill of history, then. Yes, thank you. Glad to hear it. You know, I feel awfully hungry all of a sudden. No surprises there, saying that I couldn't keep anything down for a while. But now that I think I'm ready to eat again. So let us go and have ourselves a bite of local delicacy. Come, I'll take you to the best restaurant in the city. I like the sound of that. Bum 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 bum. Da, 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 da. Hold on, hold up. What gloves you got? Oh, they're just armor gloves. Okay, so you're like a battle maid. Okay. That? Sorry, it looked like a bathing suit. That was confusing. Have you ever had tacos? They are a Tuliolo classic. You bake a crunchy shell made of corn flour and fill it with meat and salad. A lot of shops and stalls sell them, but I like how they are made here in Zabal. And I need one right in front of me, right now. Let's head downstairs and place an order. Okay. Ooh, look at this fancy little place. This little shindig. Excuse me, oh. So many people. About to say, my little thingy's broken.
Brook Evo!
Brook Evo. Evu.
My companions must sample your heavenly tacos. One for each of us, please.
Right away, promise. And I'll pack them tight with my choicest feelings. Only the best for you and your friends.
Did you hear the Silver Scares are back? Seems their overseas foray ended in disaster. More than half their warband is missing, including their leader.
Aye. And now keen to rebuild their broken reputations, the survivors seek the Golden City. A fool's errand. How many hopefuls have disappeared in search of that fable? They should count their lucky stars they came home alive at all.
The legend of the Golden City is well known here, I take it.
It is, but as no one's ever seen it, many question if there is any truth to the tale. Like our skeptical Erinville.
I can't imagine the Dawn Servant would request a formal survey for a place that doesn't exist.
Now to find a spot with a pleasant view to enjoy our crunchy spoils. Oh! Oh!
If it isn't the third promise.
Look here, you little shit. I've taken bigger shits than you.
Oh! No.
I don't know these ones. New salt.
Dredge from foreign waters is my guess, brother.
Of course, that's it. Wuklamat is so afraid of the coming contest that she went crying for special help.
Was there something you wanted, Bakul Jaja?
The third promise remembers us! Such an honor.
Glory on your name, brother.
And on yours, brother.
My god. You done jerking yourself off or something, dude? Move on.
I know my rivals for the throne. Nothing more.
Another child of the Dawn Servant?
No, this brute.
We have no ties to their farce of a family. Unlike the sneevling housecut, we are blessed siblings, the elevated chosen. We alone are fit to succeed Golul Jaja as Dawn Servant.
All peoples are equal in Tuliyollal. Your heritage gives you no greater claim to the throne.
Ha! Shall we test that idea here?
Sure,
and now?
bitch. Let's fuck
See
around
if
and
your
find out.
strength is equal to ours.
None of this has any bearing on the right of succession, correct? Best not waste your energies on pointless scuffles.
The kitten comes to the house cat's defense.
Pathetic. Since when was our nation overrun by mewling weaklings?
I'm going to enjoy pushing this man's shit in when we get the chance to.
Listen to me, you.
A two-headed mamulja. I knew of them, but that's the first I've seen in the flesh.
I kicked one of them's ass. It wasn't that
Some
special.
get it into their twin heads that they're destined to follow in my father's footsteps. So they travel to distant lands to hone their battlecraft. Those are likely the ones you've heard about.
Are there other two-headed claimants?
No, just Bakul Jaja. Even in Tural, his kind are far from common. The Mamulja people largely belong to one of three clans. The Hubigo, the Bunewa, and the Dopro. Every once in a great while, a two-headed offspring is born from a union between the brown-scaled Hubigo and the blue-scaled Bunewa. The child grows to possess immense strength, both physical and magical.
Blessed siblings indeed.
Forget them. Let's go and buy more tacos. I can think of nothing better to rid me of this bad taste in my mouth.
Enjoying your tour of the city, I trust. We've seen our share of notable sights and took a moment to rest. As such, we're ready to present ourselves at the palace for the rite of succession. Shall we meet you there?
The palace it is. I'll let Wuklamart know. Destiny calls. Perhaps we can return for more tacos later?
So it goes.
Should've just let me kick his ass. It would've been over quick. I was looking forward to trying some authentic Tuliolo cuisine, but we should hurry and join Alphino and the others at the palace. I am fucking up her accent. Alright, it's a bit of a climb to the top, but you can head up there from the Resplendent Quarter. Or even the eastern side of Talon March if you prefer. Now that you have an idea of the city's layout, I'll let you go and find your own way to the vocal my poor empty belly. I'm missing a mickin' hickin' thingy. Did I get this one? I don't think so. Oh. I did get that one though. I got that one. So I need to get that one, and I don't think I have that one. I'm missing 3? No, I'm at 2 of them. One of them. I'll get that one, and then we'll go up and get the last one. Oh, I went too far. Damn. Rude. The answer came right at me. Alright, let's get this. Doggo! Hey, baby. No, 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 lay down. Stay laid down. Stop! Fucking turd. Oh, jeez, baby boy. Alright, hold on. My dog just came in and now he's flopping about. Oh, baby boy. Hi! I would let you lay on my chest, but I have to play a video game. Oh, I would hold you. I know. Grumpy boy. Such a baby. My dog is a very old man. He cannot help but be grumpy and old. I know. I bet you'd fall asleep like this. But I gotta put you down. He's gotten so bad that he can't really stand up if he's rolled on his side. He can't roll himself up anymore. So when he lays down, he's got to go to sleep, and we can like hear him, not hear him, but feel him and look at him, and he's kicking, trying to get up. So he needs help getting up sometimes. You wanna go to sleep, baby? You wanna go to sleep? No? I don't know what you're gonna do in here but walk around like a psychopath. When he's not asleep, he paces in circles like a crazy man. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna put you down. No, you can't stay with me. Oh, he's so cute. He's so cute and grumbly. He's like a little old man. Oh. Okay, I do have to put you down though. Oh, sorry, grumpy boy. Okay. I think I put him at an angle where if he had to get up, he could. But he's not, like, up. So I'm hoping he just lays there until I'm done. He really shouldn't be unsupervised at this point. He's just gotten a little too old. Alright. Wait, we can teleport again. That might be the fastest one. It's getting hot in here. I'm gonna just say that. Oh. And it's only 8:44. It's only been an hour and 40 minutes. I think I'm gonna stop after 3 hours just because it's so hot. And also, it's the early access, so I don't want to go too far until people have had a chance to play the game. And also, oh, there'll be drops for this next time, because the drops don't activate until after the real release, which is not till the 2nd. It's a mount, actually. You know those little plant guys with the leaf coming out? It's the chocolate version of that. You can get it as a mount if you watch 6 hours of stream of someone playing Final Fantasy XIV. And if I read correctly, it applies to everyone streaming Final Fantasy XIV, which means my stream as well. I don't know how I'm gonna get it. I guess I could leave a stream on overnight. But I don't... The problem is, like, I know I wouldn't want spoilers, so I can't imagine people, like, wanting to watch this right now. Unless they've already gotten into the game. Give it to me? Yes. Thank you. Oh wait, I have? All of them? Yes? Yes. Okay. I'm just watching my dog. So... Probably just do another hour and call it. But I also want the excitement of learning stuff. Dungeons and stuff. You made it! Good. Then we are all here. I'm still hungry enough to eat a whole roasted colibri, but... the contest won't wait for us forever. Alright, several cutscenes. It is recommended you set aside sufficient amount of time. Let's go. I've acquainted the twins with the city as best as I could in a short time. Their unbridled enthusiasm made it rather difficult, and invariably something would catch their eye. Spurring them to run down the alley to investigate was like herding a pair of unruly corrals. She looks pleased with herself, and Elfino's like, were we really that bad? I understand all too well. Xiaolian had the same effect on me. Right then. Now is the time we saw inside the palace. Papa will want to know I am home, and to meet the allies I've chosen. Given how impulsive he is, though, there's no telling what he might be in for. It's on! You bitch! How did Stinian beat us here?
Estinian? When did he get here?
I can ask this thing.
What's the point? Why is he here?
Yeah, there's that. He literally...
Oh, you know this man?
Everyone was like, we're going because we have a secret objective. Estinian's like, I don't know, I haven't been that way. The wind is pointing... east. I shall go east. That was Estinian. Estinian is literally living the adventurer life that we could have had, but we're too fucking important.
Whenever my father spots a promising opponent, he invites them to Sunperch to duel. Pressing duties or no, he can't resist a good fight.
Jesus. I mean, Estinian is a good
So
fight.
the one Estinian is crossing blades with.
Estinian, I know you're cool, but Dragoon is not cool anymore.
That will do, Spearman. I will receive my darling daughter.
Hi, Estinian. Just waves. Hi.
Know that you are the strongest I fought in many a moon, if not longer. It is the privilege of a life long lived to face such a formidable soul.
If it's formidable you want, then look no further than that woman there.
Hi. It's me, a potato.
I see you, warrior.
We had no idea you meant to visit Taral.
I've seen what lies east. This time I chose west.
Yeah, you're right. I said the wrong direction. Damn, Astidian being better at directions than me? It's okay. At least I don't spend $2 million on a hair tie.
And thus did our itinerant dragoon make his travel plans.
He's gonna explode.
You witnessed our bout. If you thought he was fearsome, that was with one head dozing.
Were you struggling there?
I'm not sure I understand.
The old man has been feeling his years. The uncovered side is the head of resolve, and age has only deepened his love for combat. But the head of reason, wiser of the two, sleeps more and more these days. As I understand it, the veil helps with the restoration of his magical energies.
Enough about me, Lamati. I want to hear of your adventures.
Lamachi.
A term of endearment. It's what my family calls me.
Oh. When last did we see you in the palace? Greetings, Solanesh.
It's Erenville now, Don Servant. I took the name while abroad, and have since grown accustomed to it.
Erenville, then. And these others? I assume are Lamati's recruited allies.
Catch me, hi.
Ha! All tempered steel. Yet as much as I'd enjoy testing their metal, the hour of the right is at hand. I will summon the other claimants at once.
Then I shall leave you to it. Good fortune, my friends.
Astidian's leaving us already? No! Fellow Dragoon, please! You must know what they've done to our job. It isn't good. Not necessarily like the worst, but I do not like it. A lot of job changes that aren't good. Some are fine. Look at this fucking goober.
The claimants are assembled.
2 cats and 2 lizards, let's go.
The first promise, Zorolja. The second promise, Kona.
Oh, that's Kona.
The third promise, Uklamat. And lastly, the chosen of Mamuk, Bakul Jaja. You four will compete in the right of succession, the outcome of which will decide who takes my place as Dawn Servant.
Oh, he's a gun.
I am not the man I once was. My wiser half sleeps the days away. And it is time I yield my position.
But mine is a torch that has never been passed. Tuliyollal is young. And so I look to thee always for inspiration.
I don't know what Viper's blades look like, but I was like, this is Viper or Ninja? I don't know though. That's a gun. That's warrior.
The rite of succession. The means by which the autarch of Mamuk was chosen. Only the two-headed were deemed fit for this contest. But the Tuliyollal I built is a nation of many peoples. Our leader needn't have two heads, nor be a Mamulja at all. So I gave the right of claimant, not only to the son I sired, but to my adopted children as well. Yet the opportunity to rule was still not equal. That is why a recent tournament offered a place in the contest as the winning prize.
Ew. Ew, bro.
Now you have us to compete against.
Yes, that's literally what he said. God, you are not the smart one, are you?
Ah, though it seems the one head was already too afraid to face us in the tournament.
Our brother was in Shok Tural leading the Landsguard on a campaign to eradicate a Tural Vidral. Anyone with sense would know he was too busy for games.
Now for the part you've been waiting to hear. The nature of the contest itself.
I love how the fucking Makote was just like, you're a fucking idiot. And the guy was just like, not a damn word came out of his mouth. Told you he's not the smart head.
To triumph in the right of succession, and thereby claim our nation's throne, you must travel the lands of Yoktural. And find the City of Gold.
Is the City of Gold the friends we made along the way? Can it be?
If I may, Father.
Speak, Kona.
The Golden City is an ancient Turali legend, but after so many failed attempts to find it, the story has become more fairy tale than fact. If you would charge us with such a quest, are we then to assume you have proof of the city's existence?
I offer us proof, my unbroken word, for I have seen it with my own 4 eyes.
The city's real. All those years.
This was before the founding of Tuliyollal. I traveled the lands of Tural with my companions. And we ended our journey at the gates to the Golden City. I mean to have you do the same. But in order to achieve victory proper, you'll need to break the seal I put in place. Bring them.
Tuliyola saga.
You will retrace the path I walked to unite our peoples, step by step. Along the way, 7 chosen electors will be waiting to measure your worth. Earn their keystones by performing the feats they ask of you. Once you've fitted each of the 7 tablets with the keystone, you'll have the key to unlock the seal on the Golden City's gates.
So the contest is in stages, none of which can be skipped by rushing to the ultimate objective.
Exactly. Exciting, isn't it?
Martial tournaments, hunting festivals, and now this? You do so love your contests, Papa.
Were I a few years younger, I would have joined in myself, giving you a proper challenge. You may think the ride is tedious or nonsensical, or both, but I am yielding our nation's throne. Let me have this final indulgence.
A waste of time. Just name Bakunja as successor and be done with it.
The rite of succession begins now. I'll be watching you progress with great interest. And Clemens, remember to collect your tablets before you leave. You are one of Lamachi's allies. Speak freely.
I am Cryle Baldessian, representative of the students of Baldessian. My name is perhaps familiar to you?
Ah.
It would seem you sent this letter to my orders some years ago. The ink has since faded and much of the writing is illegible. Even so, we managed to determine the essence of it. A request to investigate the Golden City, addressed to my grandfather, Galuf. Included with the correspondence was this earring. A fairy tale and a piece of jewelry were enough to convince my grandfather to sail halfway across the world. So there is surely some greater mystery at work here. On behalf of the students, I've come to seek clarification on the matter. Have you any knowledge you might share with me?
No, not at this time. I have tasked the claimants with finding the Golden City. To fulfill your request would afford one of them an unfair advantage in the right of succession.
Makes sense.
But once the contest is decided, I plan to entrust the entire truth to my successor. If you want to hear it, then you had best help Lamachi win.
Or at least stop that big
Very
O
well,
from
Dawn
winning.
Servant. On my honor as a student of Baldessian, I will find your Golden City. Thank you for hearing my petition.
How about that? She's grown into a remarkable young woman. You should be proud, Galuf.
Interesting. It's a lot of people.
Too late to change your mind now, I suppose. But are you sure you wish to be part of this? Our third promise is not wont to take no for an answer. Though you may have agreed to help, I worry that you were swept up in her relentless enthusiasm. Or perhaps you've been lured by the glory of the Golden City. Either way, this contest for the throne will place you and yours at the heart of political turmoil. If you are second-guessing your decision, tell me now. This may be my last chance to help you withdraw.
Political turmoil? That was the whole bitch with Stormblood. We're used to it.
Life is a series of journeys, my friend. And there's no telling what awaits us on the long road.
Oh, Graha.
But what's important is to be true to yourself as you walk it. Only then can we hope to be content when we arrive at the end of one and step forward into another.
I want to see where this journey ends.
So you are committed to your path? I will speak no more of it then. As for my own involvement, I can no longer conduct myself as a mere guide, I think. Not after the Dawn Servant's revelation.
He wants this Golden City. Let's go, boy! Big door startled me.
Here they come!
It's Saralja!
Such a fearsome mien. Make no mistake, there goes Tuliola's mightiest warrior.
Oh.
First promise, our village needs aid. The cold weather stunts our crops, and the children of our village go hungry. Once you ascend the throne, I beg of you, grant my people new lands, please!
Serelja. Take heart, tiller of the soil.
The resilient son, blood heir to the Dawn Servant, has heard your pleas.
Soralja, the first promise and commander of the Landsguard.
Where's Alisair?
Soralja, the palaceer. As he was so careful to remind the crowd, Soralja is indeed the natural child of Gulul Jaja.
And Resilient Son, is that another title, like the first promise?
After a fashion. Common knowledge has it that two-headed Mamulja cannot sire children. Yet Soralja was born all the same, with the head of Resolve's features and the head of Reason's scales. An extraordinary example of life's unyielding resilience.
And a warrior's reticence. He says little, but the way he moves... I know a hardened soldier when I see one.
All I could think is, okay, child, but then I realized, oh wait, you're a child soldier. War crimes have been committed.
He's a natural swordsman, a gift he inherited from his father. Some even say that the son has already surpassed the sire. Should he come to power, the first promise means to employ that martial prowess in the conquest of foreign lands. For this, he and his supporters have been labeled expansionists. This puts him in direct opposition to Wuklamat, who advocates for the preservation of peace. You may recall that she spoke of a claimant who cannot be allowed to rule. That is Soralja, the warmonger.
I thought it was gonna be the two-headed fucker. Holy shit, it's her brother.
Kryl?
Are you all right?
The echo. It gave me a glimpse into Zoralja's ambitions. Deep and unknowable, like an abyss. Yet at the same time, a roaring, unquenchable fire. It was a trifle terrifying, to be frank.
Dog. Why? He's like stepping on a paper bag, and I don't know what's up with that.
Second promise. You must bring us more marvelous conveniences. More dirigibles and
Oh
trains
yeah,
and
he's
the
the
like.
Charlian.
We need you in charge to make trading easier. The elders, they complain and complain about abandoning tradition. But we're not like them, afraid of everything foreign and new. You have our wholehearted support. With your ingenuity and knowledge, you're sure to win the contest.
Dog, if you don't lay down, I'm about to put you in a
Forgive
box.
me, but the rite of succession is barely begun. I will hear your petitions if and when I am named Dawn Servant. If you will excuse me.
Plain spoken, as always. That's Arcona. Practical to a fault.
Oh, okay, buddy.
Here we have Kona, the second promise, who spent time as a pupil at Charlian's own studium.
Now that you mention it, I think I did see him in the halls once or twice. There was nothing to suggest he was Turali, much less from a royal family.
God damn it. There was a paper bag on my floor, and my dog kept walking on it, which makes a whole bunch of noise. So I figured I'd move it.
That was by design. He forwent his usual garb and took an Eorzean name to avoid attention.
So it was Kona who introduced the dirigibles. And the railway too, given what we just heard.
In furtherance of his goal, to enrich Tuliolal with every bright notion he learned of in Charlian. He is the hope of those who prize innovation. As aloof as he may seem, Kona and Wuklamat actually get along rather well. They bicker and banter as only close siblings do.
Okay, so if he wins, it's not like a big loss.
How gracious of you all to cheer the lesser claimants.
No, poor little Makote. I love their little panic.
Come now. What are you afraid of? I'm no different from your Dawn servant.
Maybe because you're a big fucking bully with a loud mouth, bitch.
That my kind should reign is Mamulja tradition, and has been so since before there was a Tuliyolan. I'll brush aside your feeble contenders, and then you'll see who deserves your deity.
Well said, brother.
The Mamulja have finally found peace in Tuliolal. A pity those fanatics are intent on keeping that tradition alive.
The chosen of Mamuk, Bakul Jaja, winner of the recent martial tournament, and the only claimant not of the Dawn's promise. His strength is undeniable, but you see how he is. A few devoted Mamulja are his only supporters.
What would he do with the throne should he win it?
His policies and so forth. I doubt he's thought much beyond winning the contest itself, but one thing seems certain. If he does become Dawn Servant, he will see the Mamulja exalted as the ruling class. and all others forced into subservience.
Sounds like another that cannot be allowed to rule.
Wow. People just fucking left.
We wish for one thing and one thing only, Third Promise. To abide together in harmony with our neighbors whom we love in this land we share. It is our way, the Turoli way.
Galul Jaja built for us this peaceful nation, and we beg you to preserve it.
You have my word. I won't let your pleas go unanswered.
Until Tuliolal was founded some 80 years ago, this continent was ravaged by war. The eldest among us remember that dark era, and they are Wuklamat's most ardent supporters.
Sorry, my dog was like bumping into my legs. I was like, huh.
Apologies. It's hard to get away. This is
Who's
Namika,
Grandma?
my childhood nursemaid.
Grandma!
She's been like a mother to me my whole life. I told her it wasn't necessary, but she insisted on seeing us off.
I place our precious third promise into your care.
Did you know Wuklamat was taking part in the rite of succession?
Of the Dawn's promise? I thought it was only Zoralja and Kona. If she has any accomplishments to her name, I've yet to hear them.
Compared to the two Mamulja, she pales in martial prowess. And then there's Kona, who's far and away the most educated of the bunch. I hate to say it, but it's hardly a competition.
Bitch never met me.
It's fine. More than anyone. I understand how much better my brothers are than me.
Better? Wuklamat. I have never thought of you as the lesser sibling. Your brothers may excel in their respective ways, but you boast qualities that both lack. A strength that is yours alone. Having cared for you for so long, I should know.
Thank you, Namika. Well, we ought to be on our way.
Yes, hurry along. I await word of your victory with bated breath.
Okay. Now that we finally had a stopped moment, we're gonna take a break because I gotta pee and it's hot, so I'm gonna let some cold air in. But we're going to BRB and we're going to mute my mic. Be right back. Alright. We're back. Had to take the dog out who refused to pee, so... There's a dead man. This outfit's cool looking. Well, so much for a brief reunion I had in mind. Papa is not one to waste time when he decides to act. I'm used to it by now, of course, but the others are often caught off guard. In any case, we should talk about how we're going to find the Golden City. Or the City of Gold. All we have to do is work out with the 7 tablets and the connection to the Tulioli saga. Might I suggest first comparing the tablets against the pillars? We could check for any indiscrepancies between them. Good idea. Let's go and take a look. Uh-oh. How do I get that back? Oh. Whee! Ah, my kneecaps. I've broken all my bones. How do I get that back? HUD? No. No. Oopsie poopsies. Deleted the chat. Wait, could I? Oh! Okay, well, get rid of that. Who needs it? I like that. I don't need it for, streaming. I was like, what the fuck? Yeah. That's actually really nice, so I don't have to, like, minimize it or try to, like, move it somewhere. It's just, yeah, it's just gone. If you want it back, you press enter like a normal chat. Oh, it's so hot in here. Like I said, I'll go for 3 hours, but not a minute more. It's so hot. Blech. Oh my god, my bones. Could just stop here, to be honest. That makes everyone. Walk Limit. The tablets, if you would. Of course! Everyone has a tablet? Oops. Then let's compare them to their respective pillars. Keep an eye out for even the smallest differences. Oh my god, I realized what the biggest fucking graphical difference is with Alphino. The boy finally got some chapstick. I've been complaining about this for a little bit now. His lips look chapped as shit, right? I was like, man, he just needs to put some chapstick on. He'll be good to go. Finally. They finally did it. I was like sitting there, I'm like, what is different about him? Unless I'm missing something, the glyphs appear to be identical. The only difference being that the tablets have hollows where the keystones are to be fitted. So now that we've established that the scenes are the same, where do we go from here? The Dawn servant said that we were to retrace the path that he walked in uniting Toral's people, and that we would encounter 7 electors along the way. Then we have the answer here right in front of us. Papa's path is laid out in the Tulioli saga. The events in the glyphs portray, do we know exact locations where they took place? If one is close, then we could go there and search for an elector. That would confirm that we're on the right track. Let me think. The Lady of the Reeds is nearby Hanu Hanu settlement. Papa took me there once. It was during a festival season, and the whole village was alive with good cheer. There is also the the Lay of Gold, the one that involved the Pelu Pelu village, which is about the same distance from here. Okay, so we have options, just like we did in Heaven's Ward and Stormblood, and did Endwalker have an option? Yes, it did. So all of them have kind of had the two split, come back to the middle thing. Before we go anywhere, we should ask around the road ahead. I heard a lot of talk as we toured the city about the storm we passed through. Apparently, it's ravaged Yogg-Taral several days ago. I do not know Aaronville's voice. I can't pin it. Since our roads are not as well paved in Eorzea, they're more susceptible to damage from the natural disasters. If we want to avoid wasting time taking the dead-end trail, I suggest we spend a few moments making inquiries. Well, if it's information we need, then just leave it to me. I'll bring the information to us. It would be prudent to ensure that we prepared for the journey. I'll guide you to the accommodations I've arranged. Ooh. All these quests should be level 80. I mean, level 90, so even when they split. That's right. The reservation is under Wakulamat's name. If you don't mind, I'd leave my companions to you. Certainly, sir. Dog. Stop trying to go under my feet. I'll go and track down the third promise. Once you've finished organizing your gear, you can meet us outside blah blah blah. Blah 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 blah. Yeah? Greetings, visitors, to Tuliolol, and welcome to Farad's Cabins. Whenever you are ready, I'll show you to your rooms. Oh, we get accommodations! We get little rooms. This is nice. Are we in the Caribbean? The Caribbean? However you want to say it. Oh. Look at that little Manderville man. Potato Hildy! Dun, 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 dun. Trust you to be keenest to head out, Ryoyo. Ugh, what the hell was that? But where are Arenville and Wakulamat, I wonder? Oh good, you're here. Who might your companions be? Seeing as we needed information, I thought who better to get it from than locals. These two hail from the villages we're thinking of visiting. I give you credit for taking initiative at least. What do you mean at least? I am honored that the third promise would seek my advice. I am too happy to answer your questions. Any encounter might be an opportunity to do business. Thank you thank you both for your help. Before we begin, there is doubtless be an occasion where we need to act independently, so I brought these two for you. What's this? It's called a link pearl, a gemstone harvested from a special shell. When linked together, they allow people to communicate across great distances. Is that so? What a handy thing to have. It'll be very useful on our travels. Speaking of which, I should get back to introducing my two friends here. The Tuliolo saga features a number of Turel's clans. Two of those are the Hanu Hanu and the Peplu Peplu. Have settlements relatively close to the city, so I brought the representatives for each. As I mentioned before, the Hanu are Chifo people who love their festivals. Festivals? Jesus. They make their appearance in the Lay of Reeds. Their home village, Okanu, is located in Kozumaku. The other smaller fellow is one from Pelu, a clan of business-minded folk, and from Yurko Pacha. They appear in the Lay of Gold, and craft all kinds of marvelous goods in Wachun Pelo, their village. Now, for deciding which village to go to first, why don't you pick the adventurous instinct of yours to work with us? Upon completing the quest, the main scenario will branch into two quests. Accepting the quest will temporarily prevent you from Oh, this time we can't, like, go back and forth. The second quest of the path will become available. Okay. Furthermore, story elements of the quest rewards will not be affected by your initial quest. Okay. Shorty or Tolly? I'm gonna go with the people who are closer to my height. Will become available once you have completed the quest series beginning as a parish with the Pelu. The approachable Pelu is awaiting your questions. What is it you would like to know? Our main concern is confirming the state of the road ahead. As I recall, to reach, we depart from the Arc of Dawn, then take the road west. Excuse me, at the first fork. Should we be wary of anything along the way? That is indeed the way to approach Yurko Pacha. After the damage wrought by the recent downpour, however, you'll be doing more than stumbling than walking. But take heart. When it comes to rugged terrain, we have the most dependable solution available. Come with me. We'll be back to talk to you in good time, my friend Hanu. Meanwhile, you can eat and drink your fill as been arranged. Okay. Not to, like, rush it, but I'm baking. My brains are baking. Oh, what's this? We'll do that off screen. I think it's the hunt board. And I don't fucking read those because I don't freaking care. Alpaca! May I introduce you, our most dependable companion, the alpaca. It's cute as fuck. Carl loves it. Waklumet hates it. These animals can traverse the steep mountain trails and as they were gentle fields, and all while carrying heavy loads. Our merchants would be lost without them. So they fill much of the same niche of our chocobos back home. You don't have alpacas in Eorzea? Alpaca are native to Yogg-Togthal. Eorzea has its chocobos and the eastern lands have their horses. Why go to the trouble of breeding another pack beast in the place of which ill suits the qualities, and were not needed anyway? But must we ride these little monsters? I get the impression that you are not fond of alpacas. When I was small, and being a bit naughty, I went around pulling on the wool. One of them spat on me, and it was the foulest stench you can imagine. Oh, I see. What do they like to ride? Alpacas breed as mounts are inquisitive and docile. Even those without experience find them easy to handle. Well, we're really going to do this then? So was my information useful to you? Yes, very helpful. Even if it wasn't what I wanted to hear. Good, I'll take my payment now. You want me to pay you? I guess I should have expected that from a Pelu merchant. Let me see what I have on me. The Pelu value the act of spreading joy through trade, as you should know. They take pride in making deals and benefit both parties. Is this enough? Here you go, a fair price for your fair advice. Yes, I made a trade with the third promise herself. My friends will never believe this. I shall be on my way now. I wish you for safe travels. Off you go then, and thank you. I'd better not get spit on again. You brought that on yourself. Remain calm and gentle, and so will they. I'm still not happy about this, but if we need to ride alpacas to reach Kapakcha, then that's what we'll do.
Turali poets of yore sang of a mountain that would stand tall, even should all other lands sink beneath the sea. Indomitable and eternal, it arises from Urkopacha, the 100 peaks of time. Of all the beasts which crawl and fly, only the legendary Valigarmanda could hope to disturb the summit's serene majesty. Yet, with that flying calamity imprisoned by the Dawn Serpent, what great feat remains for those who would claim the throne?
So this is Urkopacha.
Urkopacha.
I've never actually been here before.
I'll forget that, but...
The air is so crisp and clear.
Mountains everywhere you look.
That one massive peak in particular has quite the presence. It puts me in mind of Som-Al.
That is Workor Sormor, the tallest mountain in Yogg-Togthal. Its sheer height makes it an imposing climb. But there are other reasons the ambitious keep their distance.
Oh? Do tell.
Where to begin?
Excuse me, but you're Wuk-Lamat, are you not? I hadn't thought to encounter one of the Dawn's promise here of all places.
but I should introduce myself. I am Bolnok, a weaver by trade.
Well met, Bolnok. We're on our way to Wachunpelo.
Oh, truly. I've just come from there, as it happens. I'd asked the Pelu Pelu who sell me their wool to give me a tour of their alpaca ranch. The head rancher and I shared a bottle of mezcal while he explained the finer points of wool production.
Okay.
Mezcal, is that a local beverage?
It's an Urgopacha specialty. A spirit made from distilled agave heart juice.
Yes,
alcohol.
And it must have done wonders for my mood, for I tripled my usual order of alpaca wool. They did offer me a discount, though, so it wasn't a bad deal in the end.
Okay, but what is the point? Are you stalling us?
But listen to me, boring you with my tedious stories. I will leave you before you are lulled to sleep. Goodbye, and safe travels.
How?
Oh, silly me. I almost forgot to say the thing I actually wanted to say.
Yeah, what the fuck is going on?
Peace for Tural. I agree with your vision, Third Promise. You have my support in your bid for the throne.
I gather from his tale we would be foolish to underestimate Pelu Pelu merchants.
Okay, yeah.
Yes.
So, good thing Estinian's not with
They do
us.
more than run the markets in Tuliolal. Pelu Pelu peddlers can be found everywhere in Tural, traveling from place to place on their sturdy alpacas. They are effusive and engaging speakers, and many's the customer who's been talked into spending more than they bargained for.
Oh god, poor Estinian.
They won't find this customer so easily charmed.
Oh no, are you just as dumb as him?
Wachunpelo's down the path! Off the main road! Don't get lost!
It's right there!
Oh my god! Is it? Who left their bucket of water? Oh my god! We have a map to discover! So exciting. This is it. Wachunpelo. Home of the Pelu Pelu. Waklumet should have arrived before us. I think I'm getting this down. Uh-oh, she's being swindled. That's not good. Run. You've come all this way for the right of succession. Oh, so this means I'm exchanging words with a future Dawn servant. Please, the outcome is far from decided, but it is a possibility. How fortunate, then I could deal in cloaks woven from specially luxurious alpaca wool. Such a garment would look magnificent draped over the shoulders of the budding ruler. Uh-oh. And a nation's ruler should be dressed her best for the adoring people, yes? Finery for our finest lady. That's right, come, Third Promise. My well-stocked shelves are but a few steps away. Finest lady? I like the sound of that. Get her, please. Alright, I suppose a quick look wouldn't hurt. What did we just talk about? Ernville, when did you... Oh my god. Fucking meatheads, man. Ah! A Shintoa from far-off Zaktaral. Northern winters are bitterly cold affairs, I'm told. I cannot imagine how you survive them without a lovely warm cloak of quality alpaca wool. No, thank you. I am not in need of new clothes at the moment, and neither is the Third Promise. Perhaps another time. Of course, my shop door is always open. Yeah, same, bro. I'm gonna glare at you too. You were saying something about not being so easily jumped. It was just, as I mentioned previously, the Palu people live for bringing happiness to trade. They won't cheat you or sell you defective goods. But they will, however, disarm you with their deft turns of phrase. And unwitting customers like Wok Lamat fall prey for this affable approach time and time again. Your only resource is a clear and firm refusal. They won't pursue the matter should you make your disinterest plain. A valuable insight to their minds of the Palu Palu. Let us take Arenville's word of caution with heart. To heart. Of heart? I can't read. I'm illiterate. Leave me alone. Just see like a lance over here. Astinian being swindled. Swindled? Convinced to buy shit. What the fuck? Are we in like Peru? Are there cacti in Peru? I don't fucking know. Okay, what time is it? Oh, it's 9:52. But I wanna keep playing, but I'm roasting alive! Let's go get the fucking crystal before I forget. I'm going to explore. I wish I could like click on chocobos to find out what barding that is. Is there like a dark knight barding? Is there a dark knight barding? I don't know. Are you already? You're level 80. Oh my god, I love it! Oh, look at it! Look how he rides on it! It's amazing! That's fantastic. Okay, we're going to stop because I'm literally roasting alive, and I think I'm getting a little hungies. I don't want to rush through Dawntrail anyways. I think I rushed through Shadowbringers, and it made me not... I know Shadowbringers is great, but I like Endwalker better. And I didn't rush through Endwalker at all. And I think it's because I rushed through Shadowbringers, I was kind of like, whatever. Like, I liked it. Don't get me wrong. I liked it. I really did. But it could also be that everyone was like, Shadowbringers is the best expansion, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, is it? Are you sure about that? Are you sure about that? Was my response. Because there were some parts where I'm like, man, I am fucking miserable. And then I would be miserable for a while because it took forever to get through it. Oh my god, chocobo leanings now are so good. When you ride a chocobo, or dog, right? They lean, they lean, they lean. Look at that lean! Oh, it's so good. Let's see if I can't get a... I mean, it doesn't work that much on this one. Chocobo lean! Chocobo lean! Look at that lean! It's so good! They did such a good job on the lean. Striking dummies. I love it. This is my favorite little detail. Another thing they said they did was grass moving out of your way. Let's check that out. Hold on. Yeah, it reacts to you now. That's neato. That's so cool. Like, it's not like the most amazing grass, but it does react to you now, which it used to not do that, so. Also, that grass detail? Y'all, I don't know if y'all remember how pixelated grass was or how pixelated leaves are, but this is like... This is some top tier grass! I just want to let you know. I've been so excited for the graphical update, and I'm a little nerd, right? I'm just like, bro, look at all these tiny little details that they're gonna look so good. Okay, see, this is what I'm used to looking at. Okay, that's really bad. But this grass doesn't look like that. Okay, this one kind of looks shit. How come This grass looks better than the fucking big plants. You actually have like depth, so like, or like thickness, so I'm on a cactus. Anyway. Yeah, no, I'm in love with the graphical update, even though like I feel like a lot of the changes are small if you weren't paying attention. Like, who the fuck else was sitting here like, Alphino needs some chapstick, aside from me, right? But he got some, and I'm so happy for him. Self-care, my child. Self-care, let's go. My boy finally learned to give a shit and have some self-care. But yeah. I am enjoying it. We will finish all of the first route next week. Oh god, I just want to play this forever. I just want to play this forever. You don't understand. I want to get to the first dungeon. I'm crying. Fucking weeping. Do you think the things are up there already? Hold on. Do you think the main scenario quest line is? Yes, it is. Our first dungeon isn't until after? Oh no. Damn. I'm so excited. Oh well. We did quite a bit though. We did... Okay, we didn't do shit. We did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 quests. What the hell? Oh well. But yeah, I am loving it. I don't want to rush through it, but I'm struggling, right? I don't want to rush through it, but I want to play the first dungeon so bad just to be in that, like, group of people who don't know what the fuck they're doing. What do I do? Do I skip the plot on my second character so I could just get to the dungeon faster? I don't know. I might stream for a long time next week so I can get to that dungeon. I really want it. I really, really want it. Also, I might change my hair. Like, I just really want to go to that dungeon. You don't understand. I need it. But anyways, I am loving the aesthetics. I am loving the characters, the plot. I fear that Astidian is gonna be fucking in debt from these merchants. He's somewhere here in Tural, just hanging out, right? I don't know. I'm excited. And I'm gonna go because I'm roasting alive, so you know. But I will see you all tomorrow with Disco Elysium. And then next Friday, more Final Fantasy, and at that point, the game would have been out for 1, 2, 3, 4 days. So I'm hoping to still get in that discovery of the dungeon phase. Like, I'm excited. I don't know. I could just stream it more, but then I feel like I'm rushing again. What if I did a bunch of little streams? I don't know. We'll figure it out. Anyway, bye. Thank you for coming. Have a good night, a good weekend, a good week, a good life, and I will see you all. Oh my god. I love that fucking mount. And I will see you all next time. Bye.